Well, good morning, everybody from the East Coast. We'd like to welcome you to the George Ginky Sansushi Memorial. This is the 4th annual. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. One of the action rooms well known here in the city. We're about to witness a match soon enough when the players are set and finished practicing. This is on the amateur side. This is a match between Akiko and Dan. The Pro Open division will be coming in approximately 2 hours. And from that point on, when they start playing, we'll have the Pro Amateurs go. I mean, the Open Pro tournament going. I'm Upstate Al, and I'm sitting in the booth alongside the one and only, the infamous Devil Dave Ascalise, sitting in the booth, keeping me company. Good morning, everybody. Kicking. Anybody out there in the chat, signed in or not. We thank you for viewing the live stream. It's a co-production between AZB TV and NYC Grind.
Test.
And
test.
before these players get started, we'd like to mention a few of the sponsors that are on board, of course. Keeping Upstate Al on the road, azbilliards.com. Mike Howitt and Jerry Forsythe. We definitely got to give a big shout out to the Predator Pro-Am Tour, along with the entire conglomerate, is that how you say it?
Conglomerate.
That's involved here. And that's the Tri-State Tour, the Predator Pro-Am, and Mez. I'm very tired. I got an hour and a half sleep in 48 hours, so I'm still going. I apologize for that. We want to say a big thank you to AccuStats, who donated 3 DVDs to people that are signed into the chat, along with Fast Lenny on therailtv.com. And that's the cover of the DVD that Lenny has donated, 3 of them, to the stream. And it's only people are only eligible to win it when they're signed into the chat. So it's for you guys that AccuStats and Fast Lenny are doing this. And any kind of table repair, that's the website you want to go to. Coast to Coast Restorations. These guys have their hands in just about every pool room in the metropolitan area and abroad. So we're going to get underway right now with the 2 players. And you notice Akiko gets 3 games on the wire, and they're going 8. Well, Dave, good morning.
Good morning, Al. Thank you so much to Pat Fleming and Lenny. Pat Fleming being a very dear, dear personal friend of Devil Dave's for the last only 40 or 50 years. One of the most generous men out there. Thank you so much, Pat Fleming and Lenny, for the wonderful tapes and DVDs. We're very appreciative. Thank you, sir.
And just to keep you updated on the shirts are still available, and those are the Ginky Memorial shirts that are being sold here for $25. You can purchase them if you wish over the internet. There is a link above the chat that starts out with the name ron.mason@gothamcitytechnologies.com. That'll hook you right into their PayPal account, and you can order your shirt from there. But keep in mind, you have to pay for the shipping, and also remember to put your address and your size. Okay, the beautiful shirts. These pictures do the shirt no justice. Trust me when I tell you. They're beautiful, and they are selling rapidly. And next week, AZB TV and NYC Grind will be moving into the Brooklyn part of New York City for a $3,000 added event at Gotham City Billiard Club. What a beautiful club that is. All diamond equipment. Diamond lights, diamond seating. It's a beautiful room to see. But go no further, because we're about to get underway. Dan won the leg, and we'll have the initial break.
And thank you so much for Gotham Billiards being so generous over the years. They are wonderful people who contribute an enormous amount of money over the years. Thank you so much from Upstate Al and Devil Dave.
Yes, and those names are Kevin Buckley and Isabel Rodriguez
Yes,
Buckley.
absolutely. Great
Absolutely right.
people, very generous, and a real credit to a wonderful sport.
So we're up early, and we appreciate everybody else tuning in.
And if you love Italian food, you stop by Gotham Billiards. And if Isabella making her famous baked ziti with meatballs, it is a treat that is a world experience. Absolutely great.
The other thing I want to mention, and you're going to hear me say this more than once today, is it's so important to go over to accustats.com. Or, in fact, let's make this even easier. If you look above the chat, there is a AccuStats Make It Happen poll where you can go in there and vote on what discipline of the game you would like to see produced at the next Make It Happen in the Simonis Arena at Sandcastles. So they're looking to get everybody's votes. The general public, they really want your input. Of course, Pat does extraordinary work. Him and the crew, Levi Combs, and names that I know and I can't remember, or names that I just don't remember. But he does have a beautiful crew with him, a great team. So I'd like to click on that link. It'll take you right to the poll and vote for the discipline you would like to see played on the live stream.
Yes, and that's very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. The feedback from you does so much to us, lets us know what you'd like to see. It's extremely important. We appreciate your help.
Good kick. She needs a rail. Going to be ball in hand. And I don't think either one of the players noticed it.
No, they didn't, and of course, no one's going to say anything. And look at the honesty on Akiko. Yeah, Akiko's telling him now, ball in hand. That's lovely of her. Thank you, Akiko.
And Akiko walks up and says, I did not hit a rail. Very nice. I like that. Good sportsmanship.
Oh, absolutely. Not too many people out there would do that. Akiko is one of them.
You can see John Lehman in the back, and of course Mandy working as hard as she always does.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Mandy. What a wonderful credit she and John are to the wonderful sport of pool that we love. We had a bunch of media coverage, local media coverage yesterday, Al, that we are so grateful for, and we thank them so much for noticing this massive, massive event, biggest one on the East Coast with the greatest players in America here. We thank them so much. There's Focus Apparel setting up, our dear friend. Nice little booth he's got over there, Al, doesn't he? Nice little setup.
Brian Russell.
Yep. And Junior Focus with his little bow tie on. Looks like he's cute.
Does he really have a bow tie on this morning?
Cute as a button. He should be modeling kids' clothes. He's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Going to be a great player when he gets older, that's for sure. Little Focus. Yeah, it looks cute. What do you see him? Got a cute little bow tie on.
We've got to get a shot at him.
Oh, of course. Looks like he's ready to go out and play some 9-ball.
Looks like we're going to see Dan go to the air.
Yes, sir. Got the jump cue out. Here he goes. Air Dan.
Good shot.
Nice hit.
The jump kick.
Yes. And boy, what a spectacular event this is. Al, Manny, and Anna, and George, and Maria adding an enormous amount of money to this event. We are so
4,000.
great. Yeah, so grateful to them.
Yes.
Boy, they really step out there and help make this a really spectacular event. All of the young sharks are coming in now. Yes, everybody's getting ready to bust each other here on the 9-ball table. Okay, Akiko, a little bit of a hanger there. Already.
I think she was actually playing a two-way shot.
Yes, she was, absolutely.
If the three fell,
yeah,
she had a shot on the floor, and if it didn't, he would have been safe, and that's
which
exactly
he
how
is.
it turned out.
Yes, good call, which he is. How is our friend Allison Fisher doing over there?
She's
Can't
still
see
in.
a score. Oh, good for her.
Allison Fisher's
Yeah.
still in.
She's a wonderful credit to our sport.
Oh, you know what she's doing?
Works
she's playing,
like a mule.
She's playing, and she's updating NYC Grind or doing some work as she's playing. It's just incredible. Oh, Jason Shore is here early.
Yes, Jason.
Practicing on table 2.
Yep, yes he is. One of the top players in America and a friend of Upstate Al and Devil Dave, Jason Shore. Yes. Warming up in the corner, ready to take a look at little focus. He looks like a little male model. He should look at him with the tie and everything and the vest. He looks so cute. Look at him. We got to get a shot of him out. Please bring him over. Oh my God. Excuse me. Go get a little focus and get him over here. Look at this handsome young man. Got a little vest on. Got a little vest on and a tie and boy, if there's an image of an all-American little boy.
Jonathan, I'm going to turn the camera to you.
Yes, please, Jonathan, give a nice smile. Let America see what the pool players of the future look like. Please look at this little young man we're going to show you 1 second. And he is a very good up-and-coming pool player.
Here is what a pool player is supposed to be dressed and looking like
Right.
as they approach the table.
This is the sport of the future. I'm so proud to show you this picture. Here is Jonathan, the future of our wonderful sport of pocket billiards. And little Jonathan is a very good player in his own right. Thank you for coming, Jonathan. We appreciate it.
There he goes with his cue,
Yo,
custom cue.
He's ready
made
for
him.
action. He looks like he's right out of Gentleman's Quarterly magazine for 8 and under.
Look at him, strutting his stuff. He's chalking up within that glare. That sun is
Yeah.
bright out.
Oh, that's terrible, that glare. It just blinds me completely. Wow. We really need a shade over here, but whatever. Every time I look
Okay.
up, boom.
Back to the match. We're still in game 1
Right.
in a race to 8.
Okay, with the sinking of this ball, which Devil Dave will give it to him. Oh, I'm very surprised. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. Excuse me.
There's the George Ginky Sensation shirts right there.
Yes.
All those shirts. You see on the front is the second time that he took down the Ocean State 9-ball championships up at Snookers. That's the trophy, and George standing there. And on the back is just several of his accomplishments. I don't think they can make a shirt big enough.
No, they can't. And I was up
Actually
there
list
with
them all.
Ginky when he won that event. And back in them days, we traveled around constantly together, Devil Dave and the Gangster, and it was one of the proudest
I'll show that
events of
picture
his
in a
life.
couple of minutes as we get the
Please.
score updated.
Please do. Thank you. Very, very proud of that picture that my wife so fondly found because I thought I'd lost it. And it was,
There you have it. It's 3-1. Now here's a quick picture of the Gangster and Devil Dave when they were younger.
yes, please.
And there we are. It's 1997.
Yes, look at this. Oh my God. Who are these two young, handsome young men? Gee, I haven't changed that much. I'm only about 190 pounds heavier than that photo. I'm only kidding, but boy, has time gone by. Wow. I ought to write a book about that trip I took with the Gangster. That would be a worldwide movie, I'm sure, just like Paul Newman and the Hustler. What a great, great trip that was. And we may be having Hunter Lombardo coming today, which I hope on the pro side.
Yes, last I heard he was playing.
Yes, and I hope he does, because Gangster and Devil Dave brought him into the pool world about 20 years ago when he was about 15, and schooled him, educated him, asked permission from his mother to take him on the road, and what a wonderful trip that was.
Yes, that's correct, Turbo Drawer. The amateurs are on right now in approximately noontime or somewhere within that time period. The pros are actually walking in the door right now. I could see Mike DeShane, Jason Shore, Jared Clowery already walked in.
Right, right.
Many more. I believe there's over 40, close to 50 pro open players that are going to arrive. I heard Frankie Hernandez is coming. I don't know the exact list, but it's anywhere from 40 to 50 players.
Right, growing rapidly, Al, growing rapidly, and it's a testament to this wonderful lodge event. And please, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a little bit of time today and you want to see the greatest players in America and have some of the best food in New York City area, please stop by Steinway Billiards. Thank you. Everything from rack of lamb to pasta is like a 5-star restaurant, I guarantee you. I had the rack of lamb the other day, Al, and it was just knock your socks off. Absolutely great. Okay, back to the match here. We're just doing a little advertising here for Steinway. Okay, back to the match here. Okay. Oh, I'm so proud of little Jonathan. Boy, he looks like he just stepped out of Gentleman's Quarterly magazine for children. Looks like a male model. What a beautiful little young boy. And a good, good young player. Boy, if that's the future of pool, which I hope it is, and it probably is, I'm sure he'll give a giant leap to our wonderful sport when he gets a few years older. Okay, left a very, very hard shot for Akiko. You know, so many people say to me, Devil, you should write a book about your many, many adventures on the road with Gangster and other people, and I really think I should, because the stories, I'm sure, would be another Paul Newman like the Hustler. Except we weren't hustling, we were challenging everybody all across America. And what a wonderful, wonderful journey that has been. And boy, do I miss my little buddy, the Gangster. Okay, play to safety. I think she does have the keyhole here.
All right, somebody's looking to any open brackets posted, couldn't find on AZ Billiards. You go to the Predator Pro-Am Tour.com website. That's Predator Pro-Am Tour.com. And what you do is there's links on there where you can find out who's actually in the tournament on the Pro Open side. As far as they know now, they're also expecting walk-ins. So I was just informed of that. When you click on the players list updates or something like that on the front page, right underneath the Ginky Memorial patch, you'll have the amateur and Open Pro links right below it. Elect to click the Open Pro link, but that's not a guarantee because they are expecting also walk-ins.
Yes, many
so
walk-ins.
That's what I have so far. I elected to take a walk and go ex Ron Mason.
Going to the air now, couldn't get over it, and that's ball in hand for Akiko.
Yes, there are pros here. Yes, absolutely. And there's going to be plenty.
Oh, some of the best players in America are here. We have a room full with them.
I know Meek is coming just off the top of my head. You're going to have to go over there and take a look at the Predator Pro-Am Tour.com website.
Right. This has drawn the best players on the East Coast and from other parts of America. That's how big this event is. Last year, with a total, just some general information, of 195 players for the two events combined, and we're probably close to that or better today.
Yes.
All right. I look for Akiko to stay down and get a little focused here. She should be okay. All right. Guess not. Okay, little TV jitters here. And don't forget this young man is
Matt
giving
Craw.
up 3 games.
Matt Craw just walked in.
Right. Yep. Another fine player. Devil Dave remembers when he didn't know which end of the cue stick to use. And boy, he's a very, very fine player. Ginky and I used to go to Maryland in his area when he was younger and help him out a little bit with his game and take him under our wing a little bit. We always tried to do what we can for the younger players back in those days when we were on the road. All right, Akiko has a little bit of a tough shot here. Let's see how she handles this one.
All right, I'm going to leave you with Devil Dave for a couple of minutes. I got to run and do
You go
couple
relax.
more errands. No, I'm not going to relax.
Well, I'm just saying,
No,
you've been going nonstop for only about 2 days with an hour's sleep.
That's okay.
So
I'm
go,
rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
I got the air conditioner on.
yeah, beautiful.
Feels beautiful in here. The pool room is starting to
Why don't you
fill
go
up.
get a nice breakfast, something to eat?
No.
No? Okay. All righty. Okay. All right, so he made that look in a ball, and he's looking pretty good now. Decent shot on the 6, which plays natural position for the next ball in the side. And he should be fine here. Oh, he rattled the ball in and out of the pocket a little bit. Akiko is left with a very difficult shot. He got a little lucky here. She's got a very difficult cut. Okay, got pretty lucky on the leave here. Now he could either bank this or play a safety. Let's see what he'll choose to do here. Has an option here. He could either go bank it or leave Whitey way down here by the 9 ball. It's a personal preference here. I haven't noticed the great Jennifer Beretta, but I'm sure if she's in the area, you can bet she will be here playing in this event. That's automatic. She wouldn't miss this for the world. And again, that's if she's in the area. Do what I can to answer some of the chit-chat as best I can. Devil Dave here at Steinway Billiards for this monumental event. And it just keeps getting jam-packed early in the morning, and the place is really starting to fill up. Some of the greatest food in the New York City area. Okay, she got a little lucky on the leave. He may be able to cut this in, we'll see. Yeah, she could be on a movie set. She does a lot of that work, my friend Jennifer Beretta. And like I said, if she's not you can bet she will be here, because every breathing person that cares anything about pool, the wonderful sport of pocket billiards, is here today and will be coming in here later. We had the pleasure of Ginky's sister and family members coming in yesterday, and what a wonderful, wonderful pleasure that was. Very, very sentimental time to have his whole family come down and chit-chat a little bit. They were signing autographs and chit-chatting with people and sharing some wonderful memories on the internet about the wonderful gangster. Yeah, Jennifer Beretta is a fine actress and pool player. Wonderful credit to our sport. Akiko takes that one down here. Okay. And I'm David Devil Dave Ascalise, enjoying this wonderful commentary and this wonderful pool event here at Steinway. And, by the way, if you're not aware, they have some of the best food in the New York City area. This is a very upscale, posh billiard parlor. The best food, the finest equipment, and the best players in America are here. Okay, pocketed a ball. Does not have an easy shot, but she's still at the table. Many people asked me today, Devil, are you going to play in the pro event? No, I'm enjoying doing this wonderful live stream that I'm committed to do, and which I love to do. Help out my dear friend Upstate Al and everybody, and enjoying the live stream and watching some great pool. But oh, don't forget, next week we will be at Gotham Billiards, and for a $3,000 added next week. Okay, she's made a few balls. Got a tough shot on the 3, but she may make it. Brings natural position down on the 4. Good shot. Right on the 4, like I said. And she may make these few. We'll see. Don't forget, these are amateur players. These are not the pros, which will be in much later. And we enjoy giving everybody a chance to play on the TV table. Good shot. Okay. Now she can either bank this or play a safety. 6 ball is right in front of the side pocket. 7's behind the 6. She elected to play a safe and done pretty good. Pretty good safety.
There is the poster from Gotham City Billiards. The next tournament.
Wow, I just noticed that. What a wonderful, wonderful poster. Did you make that up yourself?
Partial.
Right.
And the other part was made by Focus to Brian Russell.
Very nice. I love those colors. Stands out very nice.
We'd like to say good morning to everyone that's signed on to the stream, and even the people that are not signed on, but we just want to make you aware of something. Approximately, I would say about 6 o'clock this evening, we're going to have another giveaway. It's called the AZB TV prize giveaway, and we do have a couple of more sponsors that did jump on board, such as AccuStats and Fast Lenny of OTR on the Rail .tv, ontherailtv.com. Fast Lenny, he does a lot of streaming also, and that'll take place approximately around 6. this evening. You have to be signed into the chat to be eligible to win. That's the key. And also, we had a couple of winners last night that were eligible, but then they weren't in the chat anymore. So if you're not in the chat, you will not win the prize. So we had a redraw. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of companies stepping up, such as those two gentleman companies, AccuStats and Fast Money, on the rail. And AccuStats is giving you a DVD of your choice, and they're donating it to the George Ginky Memorial Tournament. And what we do is, me personally, as the head, I don't like to call my head, I don't like to call myself the head honcho. Not the head honcho, but the front runner. When I receive any kind of product, I usually just give it away, whether it be in just giveaways or some kind of contest.
Yes, and we're very grateful. Thank you so much, Al. Another generous person in our wonderful sport of pocket billiards. Akiko has a very difficult shot here, which carries no position at all. Let's see how she handles that. All right, she went to like a bank safety and, oh, got the worst of that. Okay. Ball in hand. Dan?
Yeah, that's a pretty sporty shot that she shot with a little more speed and not scratching. The 7-ball winds up in the middle of the short cushion there.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of safe.
That was a well thought out safety try, absolutely. And here's the great Steve Lillis just walked in. A lot of great players here today. Hey, how you doing?
Thank you, Joe. Hey, Joe, you want to sit in? You can sit in anytime.
Okay. And in just a matter of a couple of strokes, Dan will be making this 7-9, I'm sure, from ball in hand. Okay. 7-ball, got pretty good on 9. He should have no problem here. Stay down, follow through, stay focused, and he should be fine here. There we go. Okay, another one for Dan with the sinking of that ball.
4-2, Dave.
Yep.
And I just want to mention that the handicap here, Kiko did get 3 games on the wire. And I'm trying to look into...
Yes, absolutely. 3 games on the wire.
She is rated a D+, and Dan is rated a B.
Right.
Which gives her 3 on the wire, going to 8.
Right, and gives you people at home an idea how our system works so you can judge things a little bit better. Thank you for sharing that with us, Al.
And we also say good morning to CMB WSU, and we want to thank him specially.
Oh,
CMB.
absolutely. Bob Enslow. Look at this, a silver.
That's gold.
I'm sorry, a solid gold plaque. Well, nice? Of course, thank you, Bob, because he does so much behind the scenes, enormous work. Another workaholic like Upstate Al.
And you know the type of person Bob is?
Go ahead.
He says he would say, you forgot to add everybody's name that's in the chat on there.
yeah.
That's
of
to
course,
show you what kind of way
absolutely.
he thinks.
Yes. Yeah, and we'll bring that up in a second. We'll rattle off another 2 million names in 1 second. Yes. All right, Dan got a little looser here. Okay, so that ball got pretty good shape on the 3. Maybe getting a little loose. Yeah. All righty, getting a little looser here. He should be okay. 3 is pretty easy. Pretty easy position on the 4. Could be getting a little loose now. So there we go. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the television table is extremely difficult to play on. Hello, Matt. Adds quite a bit of jitters if you're not accustomed to it.
Bob says, have those names in the chat added to that gold bar as soon as
Yeah.
before I get back.
Yeah, no problem. Well, yeah. And we'll add the 1.8 billion fans out there that are listening to us that we appreciate. We'll have those underneath up in about 20 minutes.
I tell you what, this shot is really, really, really must be close for Akiko to be down looking at it.
Yes, it
I don't know
is.
if she has either a 3/4 pocket or a half a pocket.
Right.
But this is a two-way shot. Just slow roll it.
Right,
If it goes,
right.
you still got a shot on a 5. If
Right,
it don't go.
protect it. Or okay, she chose to play safety, which she did very well, Al. Yeah, very well. Well done.
If you want to know the rules and the format for the Predator Pro-Am Tour, you can elect to go over to PredatorProAmTour.com, and they have all their rules and the way they handicap and their formats right there.
Right.
Everything's right there, guys.
And you know, it's very difficult to run a handicap tournament, as you know, Al. You know, we try to be fair, but you know, people constantly get better and things change, and it's a little difficult.
Well, not only is it difficult to run a handicap tournament, but when you get 3 tours together at a handicap tournament.
Wow. Because,
and they'd all do a good job.
Right. You know, because people are constantly getting better, their games are elevating, and
they're being you know, you recognize that the more as you see your regular players that participate on your tour, and then you adjust as
absolutely
warranted.
Yeah. You know, so much easier. The pros, you just get out there and everybody plays everybody even, and you know.
Some people sit in their chair and watch a guy run a 7-pack and out the door.
Right, and says, gee, that didn't look too hard. It looked easy. Why did they say pool is hard? That's why it's difficult for pool to really break into the mainstream, because when you get that proficient and you're on rack after rack, the people at home look at it and say, well, gee, that was nice, but what did he do? Not understanding what's behind it, you know.
And, you know, we were very fortunate yesterday. We had Irene Sansucci and we had Erin.
I just mentioned that when you took your little break, how fortunate we were to mention that. Yes.
The niece and nephew and George's sister in the booth. And they're actually staying in a hotel down here because they do live upstate New York, and instead of traveling back and forth.
So will they be here again today? Okay.
They will be here,
Okay.
And I was told by 11 o'clock that they will be here. So I'm holding Irene to 11. Now, if she walks in anytime before 11.
Oh, we throw her right out. She's not allowed. God bless her. And the gangster. God rest his soul. Yes. Boy, I miss my little road partner. Boy, do I miss him. Oh, boy, life's lonely without your road partner sometimes, you know. But such is life. Many
you're not
wonderful,
the only one.
Many wonderful stories.
It's not only in the New York or the tri-state area. You know, there's people. In fact, I heard from Emily Duddy when Emily used to live out on the West Coast.
Right.
You know, she heard about this guy Ginky.
Yes.
But she never met him, and then George happened to be out there on the West Coast, and.
Go ahead. I want to hear this. Go ahead. Right.
And he told her what a beautiful game she has, you know, and she plays very well. And he told her to be true to the game and stick to it. And that's what he was all about. That's why we all loved him so well. Yeah. He was so open and honest and easy to help strangers and boy, I got to write this book, Al, because I got a million stories about our trips on the road, how helpful he was to people he's never even met for the first time. You'd see somebody doing something wrong in the other room, and when it was quiet, he'd go over and say real nicely, you know, if you did this or if you did that and you stayed down a little more. Right.
And the people were just elated that he was so helpful.
And that was actually witnessed many, many times.
Yes.
By people that were close, or even just people that watched him, because when he walked in the room, he was always, you know, dressed. If he came to a tournament, he was always dressed in the best.
To the nines, yes.
You know? And he showed a lot of respect for the game. And Irene says she has so much footage at home where he would just practice on the table and practice a shot, practice the break.
Over and over and over.
Yeah.
And take it from me, who traveled with him frequently, his wardrobe we had to carry was incredible. He was very meticulous about getting the iron out of the closet in the hotel room and making sure his pants looked good, his shirt looked good, and you know, very meticulous about how his image in front of the people were, and I respected him so much for that. All right, pretty good.
And Marty mentions a very good point. He says, how about when 9/11? He held a fundraiser at the Open. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was just his style.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I remember also Mike Massey
Yes.
donating to.
Wonderful
you
Mike.
Just, it's incredible.
Right, another friend of Devil Dave. Well, there's not too many pool players that aren't friends of mine over the past half a century being involved in this game heavily. And, pool players are very, very generous in nature. We did, when Alan Hopkins did an event at the Philadelphia, when we used to go down to that Philadelphia, when he used to have it at Valley Forge.
Yeah.
I said to Alan, look, because he knows sometimes I have organizational skills like you are, like Nassau Space Center. I said, let's do a fundraiser for the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. I got all of the players together, and we had to come play with the pros for $10 for tonight, free autographs, and we raised $7,800 in one night for the Philadelphia Children's Hospital from the pool players as a gift to them. And, it's things like that that people don't know about pool players. They don't see so many things they do behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
One night, 7,000 and change one night.
That's the kind of character George was.
That's right. And George was involved heavily with me organizing this and getting everything together. And giving that gift to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital was a wonderful, wonderful feeling to try to help those kids. They were elated one night, all that money.
I think the people out there would like to hear the story when you and George were like down in the South and you guys got challenged to a game, but you had to go to their pool room to play.
Yes.
But try to keep it edited. You have to keep that edited.
I could write a half a movie about this, but it's so hard to tell on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, I really can't tell it on the air, but what a story it is. Like I said, I could write a half a movie about it, and I love to tell it off the air because everybody loves it. And right now it's a little bit inappropriate, but...
all right.
Yeah, all right, but just other memories that come. What a great story that one was. Yeah. And Ginky happened to win that event with Devil Dave, finishing third. Yeah. Someday I'll be able to repeat that giant event we did in Georgia, the famous state of Georgia. And I'll just reflect a little bit in and out. After the event, the local police picked up George and I, and the local judge wanted to talk to us after we were on our way out with all that money. And we found that there was a little ordinance against winning all that money in Georgia, and we had to give a certain percentage to the local judge, so he felt better about letting us go gambling in his area. Oh, God, I got stories. But we didn't have to pay that fine. We could have went on the Georgia chain gang for 6 months and worked it off, but Devil Dave decided to just give the judge the money and have some fun, and said, no, thank you, we'll skip on the Georgia chain gang.
That's right. It is a Mucci, by the way, Cosmo.
All right, here we go. He should be okay here. All righty, I guess not. Okay, now don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, these are amateurs, so please be a little bit patient. We love to give everybody some time on the camera table, and because these people are the meat of our tour, we love them all. And
I see Sean Morgan, a.k.a. Alaska.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Starting to stroll in.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, keep you updated on this score. 5-2 in favor of the young lady shooting, Akiko.
Yes.
She got 3 games on the wire, so keep that in mind.
And I respect her, Al. She's here every week playing in every tournament with her friend.
Yeah, Amir.
Yes, and supporting pool for year after year and grinding away and just, you know, not doing very well winning money, but the love of the game. These are the kind of people, the meat of our sport, that we need so much more of. They're wonderful people, her and Amir. Okay, good try. Lost Whitey a little bit.
That's correct, Mrs. SOS, Suzanne Osborne Smith. You're absolutely right. They do come into the room around noon. And good morning to you out there.
Yes, good morning, Susan. How are you? Thank you so much for signing in. We deeply appreciate you spending some time with us today. All right, he should be able to make this. Following up a little bit. Should be okay on this 7, 8, 9, but we'll see. Did you feed the meter today so we don't get tickets?
You don't have to feed the meter.
So all those quarters that I put in previously, I guess it's a gift to the city of New York. Thank you so much for that.
Try to get a refund.
Oh, well, that's the way I am, sure. Thank you. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I love that. Oh, I was reflecting a tiny incident about when Ginky and I were on the road and we won all that money in Georgia. And the local authorities let us know that there was a tiny surcharge for taking all that money out of Georgia. And we had to see the local judge. And he told us the fine amount. And I laughed, but he said, now, boys, you don't have to pay any of the fine. You could work it off for 6 months on the Georgia chain gang. So Devil Dave decided that we'd gladly pay the small fine instead of working it off on the Georgia chain gang. And Ginky was screaming, they robbed us, they robbed us. I said, well, but they did it in such a nice way, didn't they, George? I love it, I love it. Georgia chain gang for 6 months, oh boy. Behind that hot tar machine. Keep it up over here, boss.
Yeah, you don't want to be there, that's for
Oh
sure.
boy, especially in the summer. Great weight loss program. They have wonderful records for losing enormous amounts of weight on those prisoners.
That's a very bad error by Akiko
Yes,
right there, leaving
yes.
a shot into the side pocket in perfect position for the 9 in the upper corner.
Yep, Dan may be okay here, huh? Okay, Al, please update us. Devil Dave's got to step out just for 1 second, please.
Okay, there you have the score, folks. 5-3 in favor of Akiko. She did get 3 games on the wire. And if you're just signing on, you are watching the 4th Annual George Ginky Sansushi Memorial. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York, on Steinway Street. Devil Dave stepping out of the booth. We'd like to give a big shout out to Coast Restorations. John and Josh doing a great job touching a lot of tables. If you got a pool room in New York City, or if you own a private pool table in your home, those are the guys you want to use. Coast to Coast. Take that number down if you ever need any help. 845-489-8154. Coast to Coast We will be flashing their ad throughout the entire tournament. And keep in mind, we do go into Monday. Looks like Akiko is headhunting for the night. There she was. Either that or the one went past it. Looks like it's going to drop into the side. And no, it just hangs. Yes, Jared and Nelly are here. And also Mike DeShane sitting on the rail right now. I saw Nelson walk in last night, and Mike DeShane just walked in. And Jared is practicing with, I believe, Jason Shaw, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jared's practicing right now with Jason Shaw. Good sparring partner. And here's a picture of Ginky and Double Dave when they were on the road in 1997. They did the East Coast from New Jersey to Florida and back.
Alrighty, thank you. We're back here. How are we doing, Al? Just step back in here.
The score right now is, if I didn't miss a game, is 5-3 Akiko. If I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for updating me here. Shot on 4, okay. And the more Dan plays, we'll see the looser he'll get and run a few more balls, I'm sure.
Wow, a lot of juice on that. Huh?
Oh, you ain't kidding. Almost went in the hole there.
Look at this. Looks like a practice session to test your speed.
Yes.
Whether you're going to go 1 rail or 2 rails.
Yeah.
This, I think you just hit this with ball speed.
Yes.
No need to go 2 rails. Just ball speed.
Right. Just let it float up towards the side as best you can, or come up and down.
That's
right.
what happens. You got to look out for that 8.
Right. Right. And now he's got a, I don't know if he can cut this in now. It's a tough shot now. And over a ball, if he tries to play it in the corner, yeah, he's got a little situation here.
Well, he's definitely going to shoot over the 8-ball and try to cut this, or he's looking down the corner. I like going down the corner, but rolling it just so here if you miss it, maybe hide the cue ball in the lineup, you know, behind the nine.
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't know.
Look at this shot. Is this a one-pocket player from Kentucky?
Oh, my God, look at this. Wow. I think
Akiko
might be okay from here, at least for the red one, Al.
Well, you know, she's down here on the short rail.
Right.
All right. She has to spin out behind the 8 using the rail first.
Right. I like the rail first. Yeah, that is the way to go. I hope she does that. Right.
She's got to control the speed and the spin.
Yep. I think she should be okay with this. Let's see how she handles it.
Yeah, she didn't hit the rail.
No, right. A little too deep. All right, Dan will be okay here. I'm sure he'll be able to handle these 3 here. And in just a matter of a couple of strokes, my dear friend and road partner for 30 years, Upstate Al, will update the score here. A matter of 3 strokes.
Must have been straight in.
Yes, yeah. Left a very, very far shot. But I guess because he's so close, he should be fine on this.
Well, if he makes it, it'll be 5-4.
Right.
Well,
okay.
No question about it, I guess. (5-4) in favor of Akiko. Dan gave us 3 games on the wire from the opening gate. Hey, we got to definitely thank some of our sponsors.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
Give a big shout out to Predator also. Really one of the main sponsors of the Tony Robles Predator Pro-Am Tour.
Yes, thank you so much, Tony and Gail. Okay, didn't make anything, and Akiko, it's a very makeable 1-ball.
And we see Coca walk in from Brooklyn.
Right.
Shoots out of Gotham City Billiard Club.
Very, very fine player. I hear he is undefeated, Al. That is the rumor. And he finished second here, ladies and gentlemen, last year, so we expect big things from him again this year. Nice hit by Akiko. Oh boy, just happened to go in the corner. Okay. Ball in hand, Dan. Carl Yusoff just stepped in, local fine player from the area. I said, Carl, where you been? I haven't seen you. He said, Devil, I moved to England, but I came back just for the Ginky event. What a wonderful, wonderful story that was. Thank you, Carl, for coming back from England to support the Ginky event. Are these Ginky's family, Al, that just walked in? Or no?
No.
Okay, thank you. Point them out to me because
I will.
I didn't have the pleasure of meeting them.
She's got 1 minute to show up.
Yes, yes.
After that, she's fired.
Oh, yeah, we will barrel her right out. Thomas Rice just walking in, young gun champion from Brooklyn.
Also shoots at a Gotham City Billiard Club.
Yes, and we are very excited to be there next week. Upstate Island, Devil Dave. Devil Dave's going to play in that event also. Looking forward to that. Wonderful, wonderful room. Wonderful people. Emily Dowdy just come in. Hi, Emily. Great, great player from our area.
That's going over to Shanghai next week.
Yes, I'm excited for her. Boy, I'm excited for her. Been playing for a lot of years, trying very hard.
Representing the USA.
Oh boy, I'm
Herself, Jennifer Bretta.
I'm so proud of her for that. Is Jennifer Beretta going to be playing out?
Yes.
Did you hear today?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, here? Oh,
Yes, here
no.
today. Because
I don't know.
I got a few chit chats on the chat, and I wasn't quite sure. And I said, well, if she's not committed to TV or otherwise, she will definitely be here. So she wouldn't miss this for the world. So obviously, she had prior commitments. Called the 9 Akiko, and
Hit it good.
nice shot. Good
now,
shot.
I remember see how she played the billiards?
Right.
I remember years ago back in Masters, and also back in the Golden Q when she used to practice billiards. So
Right.
She just played a nice billiard
Yeah.
with confidence.
You remember her that far back
Oh,
out?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy cow.
So it's
All
going
right.
now at 6-4. We're racing at 8.
Right.
Local player, Meth Vergara.
Right.
In the house.
Another very, very fine player from our wonderful local area. Brian Hunter just walked in, another fine player still in the tournament.
Yes, that's
And
absolutely.
our thanks to William Finnegan, the premier Predator tournament director. Without William Finnegan, these things don't happen. My friend Will.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, a lot of people
Cosmo
behind us.
Marty Herman, he does pass and put a good word in for Upstate Island AZB TV. He's absolutely right. Thank you, Marty.
Right.
In fact, I owe you a phone call. I've been doing so much. I apologize.
Hello, Marty. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you're in. Thank you, Devil Dave. How are you, pal? Marty's been a dear, dear friend of Devil Dave's for only about 40 years. Love to see you in again, Marty. How are you, sir?
And we're going to give you a shot of Brian Russell of Focused Apparel.
Another handsome, fine young man.
And this is the dad and the owner of Focused Apparel Wear.
Yes.
There's the gentleman right there.
That handsome little boy we showed you earlier that looks like he's on the front cover of Gentleman's Quarterly magazine today. This is his father. Focus Apparel, standing next to William Finnegan, Premier Tournament Director.
So back to the action. We're just giving scan of the room, guys. And
Yes.
trying to keep abreast of what's going on at the same time. Yeah. Mr. Scott Murphy, that owns Mr. Q.
Fine
Out of
player,
Long Island.
Mr. Scott Murphy out of Long Island.
He is right down the road of having a real big tournament coming up. I'll get the dates for you guys. It's going to be in August.
Oh, okay.
We
Good.
don't know the exact dates, and it's going to be a 10-ball championship, amateur 10-ball.
Amateur? Oh,
Yes.
great. Thank you, Scott, for always supporting our wonderful sport. Thank you.
So we want to keep you. We'll keep you updated on that as we get information. New York is buzzing right now.
Yes. Oh. You know, this is jam-packed with people. And what is it, 11:30, Al? Jam-packed with people?
Getting there.
Yes. And in the next hour or two, you won't be able to breathe or move in this place when more of the pros get here because you'll have autograph hounds, fans, seekers, 6.8 billion people who love all these players will be jamming in here to support them and watch great matches, which we love to cover on AZ Billiards. Okay, Akiko, good girl, keep going.
I think Dan's a little bit over his head in this match. You know, he did give her 3 games. I mean, he's holding his own right now. But you
Yeah.
know, this is kind of late to be catching her right now.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And she left now a very, very makeable 6. 7 sitting good, 8 is sitting fine. It looks like a video recording on how to play a 9-ball here with this little leave. 6, 7, 8, 9. Everything is just shoot and stop. And I think he'll be fine.
Yes, that is Allison Fisher on table 14, strutting her stuff like a gazelle jumping over tumbleweeds. Huh?
What a great, great
She's unbelievable.
asset she is to pull. A beautiful young lady in her own right.
That's Allison.
And
on
a
table
hard worker,
14.
yes, on 14. We love her dearly. Does the work of 18 billion people behind the scenes.
We hope her mom, Nancy, is watching. I know
Yes.
she tuned in yesterday.
Oh, that's nice. Good,
Yeah.
good. Hello, Nancy from Devil Dave. Dan should be fine here. 7's very close to the hole. It's just a float up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right.
All right,
Hit
back
the
to the
9.
feature table. Let's see what Dan's faced with here.
Yeah, faced with a real hard shot, Al. He's got to rip his rock back or decide to play it in the side. I don't know if the side's available from this angle.
I like playing it in the side.
Yes, yes, because then you can play some position off it. I like that too. Good call. And we'll see how he hits this one. I think he'll try it for the side. Boy, put a good stroke into that one.
And did he ever, but
Wow.
he needed a little more.
Yeah. That sun is brutal.
That's why I'm ducked behind the big monitor.
Yeah, wow. Completely blinding. Like looking at a nuclear explosion when it glares off that window.
He back cut that 9-ball. straight
Yes,
in.
amazing. What a great, great cutout. Holy cow. All righty.
Hey, Phil, what are you doing?
All
6
right.
to 5 now. This is a match.
Yeah, it's two games away from the win here.
There you see Gail Glazebrook in the background also, the young lady in the blonde hair strutting her stuff. Walking around with the pink shirt,
Yes,
dark windbreaker on, or
the lovely Gail Glazebrook, Tony Robles' new wife. As he says many times, Devil Dave, I am so lucky and blessed. What a wonderful way to feel about your wife. I said, good for you, Tony. That's a wonderful way to feel.
oh, it's exactly how you feel about your wife. And,
Absolutely. After, what, 96 years? Yeah. Working on a 100th anniversary coming up, sure. And I'm still playing awesome 9-ball. That's nice.
wow, balls are just finding pockets to go in.
And look at this kiss, Al. Holy cow. One,
about-
two, three. Three balls
I'm gonna
on
say
the break.
Akiko's going to play this 2-9 combo.
I think so. I
She's
really
feeling
like
she's
this
feeling
shot.
the heat of
Yes,
Dan breathing
sure.
down her neck.
Sure. I like her to try this. Or play the 2. And is that orange the 5?
Yeah,
or
it's
the
a
3?
5-ball. It's no gimme. If can she
Right.
run all of these out? She has to weigh out her options.
Oh, boy. Wait, the 5 is the next shot, Al. Is it? I can't tell.
She's not going for the 2-9 combo.
Oh, I don't believe it. I'm shocked.
Maybe it's too close to the
Yeah,
rail.
either that or the 5 is the next shot
She's
after
looking
the 2.
at the carrot.
Yes, Yeah, she just did aim it up like that. We'll see what she chooses. Now, she would really like to get close here. Closer the better here, Al. I don't like her far. Come on, go get close.
Well,
Oh boy.
if you're a D plus,
Yeah.
and she's attempting to run this table out, I like that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. All right, she's going to carry him here. Like you said, I believe she will.
She's going to hit this with some right-hand English to go. In other words, hit
Yes.
the 5 ball straight into the short rail.
Right.
Spin off the long rail, trying to pocket the 9.
And
she
did. What a good shot, Akiko. Good for you, Akiko. Good shot. Good shot. I think your friends just walked in. Your very good personal friends, him and his wife, just walked in. Another fine play. Oh, that blinding sun. You probably can't see. All right, they'll work their way over here.
Okay, 7-5. Akiko is now on the hill.
Yes. Going to make short work of this, I think. Hey, and look who just walked in. The Ginky winner from last year just walked in.
Michael Yetnick.
Yes, and I'm sure he didn't play in the amateur event because he is no longer a amateur. Once you win the Ginky event, when you're good enough to win this Ginky event, you are automatically elevated out of the amateur bracket because you've got to play like a pro almost to win this event. Okay, Akiko on the hill.
Set the break.
Yep.
In game 13.
Here we go. Could be a short one if she gets a little lucky here. Yeah, here are your friends just walked in. The 2 people you like very much. I'm sorry, I forget their names, but she's coming over now probably to say hello. Oops, stay out of that hole, Akiko.
Well, she got a roll, that's for sure.
Right. Yes, she did.
Roll out.
Yeah. Let's play a good shootout here. Like to leave a lot of distance here, Akiko. Mm-hmm.
Little focus is in the background, just above the Simonis banner. Oh, he never lets that cue go. Once he puts that, and it's a 2-piece.
Yeah, I know. Look at him. Look at him.
Once he puts that cue together, he looks so comfortable.
Yeah,
It's like, you know, it's like a toddler holding on to their blanket. He never lets it go.
Yeah, I love that. That's right. That's what I love about him.
All right, and we're going to have a little intermission time as Dan decides to take his break.
Oh, okay. It's,
Maybe we get a chance to pan the room a little bit. I see Julie Ha
right.
is over there talking to a couple of friends.
Yeah.
That's Julie Ha standing right there.
All righty.
So Julie Ha is in the room.
She must have just finished her match, maybe. Okay.
So we'll pan over here and watch Allison Fisher.
Yes, one of our favorite people in the entire universe, except the planet Pluto. One of our favorites. Like I said, does the work of 98 kabillion people in the background to make
Scott,
our wonderful sport run smoothly.
Scott Bannon decided to play a challenge match with Emily Duddy last night.
Oh, and how did it go? Please tell our audience. Go ahead.
So it was originally a race to 5.
Right.
And then he extended it to 7.
Okay.
And Scott came out on top, I believe, 7-5. And it was just for entertainment purposes.
Right.
Because there was no more matches to stream. So
right.
with 350 or 360, whatever was in the signed
yeah.
into the chat
sure.
or viewing, they decided to give them some entertainment.
Right.
Then
right.
Allison Fisher says, I got winner, and she steps up there.
Oh, cocky like that, huh? Okay.
No, she wanted to get a game on.
Alrighty.
And let me tell you something, even though they were fooling around,
go ahead.
Allison Fisher was focused. And I mean really focused.
Yeah, she plays pretty sporty when her game is on.
She practiced that match like she was playing a world championship match.
And she looked good, right? She hits balls pretty solid. She moves good.
She made some beautiful
Yeah,
shots.
I'm very, very impressed with her game. She tries so hard. You know, I see her here year after year trying so hard and focusing, and I love that. I'm very impressed with that.
And there you see Little Focus Apparel's talking to John Lehman and Mandy.
And what is
He's
on his
got the
back?
patch.
What decal? Is
He's
that the
got-
Ginky patch?
he's-
Look at him.
He's
He's
got the
so
Focus,
beautiful.
He's got his sponsor, Focused Apparel. He has
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Kings of Vapor patch on his back. that
Right,
also sponsors
right.
him. Earl
Ch-
Strickland teaches him
Yes,
at this age.
chalking up his cue stick as he's standing there holding it for the last 3 hours.
Do you remember Keith McCready, how he used to hold that stick like young Focus?
Yeah.
Just rest it between the crease
Yeah.
of his elbow there,
Yeah.
and inside his arm.
Absolutely.
He does that, and he stands there and he holds the cue like that, and sometimes he looks like he's in a trance and just leaning on a pole.
Yeah,
like Keith
yeah.
used to do.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, everybody loves Little Focus because, like I said, if he's the future of pool with his gorgeous charm and good looks and grace and dedication and everything he has going for it, I'm sure pool will be worldwide in the Olympics by the time he gets another 6 or 7 years older. Just walking around the pool, holding that pool stick, chalking it up, smiling at everybody, saying hi. You gotta love that. Okay, now we're just a short time away from the end of this match, I'm sure. And we could step outside, take a breather for a minute, Upstate Al and Devil Dave. How's that raffle going? Did they have the raffle out? General chit chat, or is it going to end today? Or I see a lot of people buying tickets. You know.
I got to step away for a second, Dave.
Go ahead.
You can
Absolutely.
keep the helm.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll focus.
Yeah.
On 2 tables, more or less like that.
Sure, sure. In
I'll
case
be right back.
anybody wants to see Allison Fisher, which I'm sure they'd like to. All righty. All right, Dan is back here. Okay. And Akiko being on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he doesn't have an easy shot here. He has a very difficult shot, but let's see. Chose to play a little safety and hide behind a 7, and it'll be very close. I think he might have left a tiny bit of a keyhole here for her. Akiko is 1 game away from taking this match down. I don't want to speak too loud because they both are in hearing distance, so that's why I'm whispering, because it's a very close match. At this point, it's anybody's game.
table 24. Brian Hunter and Ed Colhane, even. Table 24.
That match coming up will be a very, very exciting, tough match. Brian Hunter, Ed Colhane on 24. Two old rivals, been playing together for many years. Pretty evenly matched. All right, Dan got up a couple of times. Maybe not comfortable with the shot. We'll see. It's to 5. Got pretty good position on the 7. If he makes this 7 in the corner, it plays for natural position to make the 8 in the lower right corner. Doesn't have to do much. Just stay down, follow through. Concentrate on making the 7 that he did. Fine shot. Like Dave said, natural position. Now he can either stop or come up 1 rail or back behind it 2 rails. This is a personal preference here. He has options, and whatever he feels more comfortable with. The 2 rails out. Calls this ball in the corner, and boy, we got a tough one, a tight one here. Alrighty. Okay, Bob, give him 1 second. He just stepped out for a minute to do some technical errands, and I will tell him when he comes back immediately that you need his attention. Update the score. Dan won another one out, please. And attend to that phone call. It is a full bar here, 24/7.
Okay, I just got a real good update, guys. Karen Core is on her way and is going to participate in the Open
Wow.
Pro.
Wow.
So we're looking forward to seeing Karen Core here.
Oh, absolutely. Karen being a very, very good friend of Devil Dave many years ago. I played her in a tight, all-day session of 9-ball for serious money. And after the whole day was over, it was just about break-even time. She played very, very well. As everybody knows, she's a world champion now. She was just a great, great player back then. From a great player to a world champion. Looking forward to seeing her, Karen Core. She adds a lot of excitement into the room and into the sport itself.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That could be
Dan.
treacherous.
Yes, as Akiko only needs to sing. I don't want to talk too loud because we're very close. That's why I'm whispering. So please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Akiko needs to just settle down now and sink this ball for this match to be over. She's going to take her time here. She's going to chalk up, get set, get herself set, and just try to make this. This is the game-winning shot. Okay, a little jittery there. Oh, she left the... This is to tie the match, ladies and gentlemen, if Dan can... He's going to take his time here. He's going to make sure he stays down, follows through. This is a very serious ball because this is to tie the match, and if he misses and leaves Akiko an easy shot, it'll be all over. That is to tie it up with the sinking of that ball, Al. It is... Go ahead. Alrighty. We got a hill. We got a double cheeseburger, as my dear friend Ginky used to tell me. Double Dave, this is a double cheeseburger.
First match of the day.
Yes.
Hill.
Yep. Yes, it is. So nice to see your friends who walked in. Al. Him and his wife, who usually sit in the booth here. I'm sure we'll see more of them later on. Little Focus still carrying that cue stick around. It's only been about 3 hours, chalking it up every 2 minutes, carrying it around for the last 2 or 3 hours. Okay. Made a ball, has a shot. He's going to try and bear down here and run this rack out. He does have a shot on one. Well hit. Very makeable 2 and a side. Needs to just stay concentrated here. This is just stop your ball here. 3 is hanging right in the right lower corner.
And now the pool room is starting to really get packed.
Yes, very, very much so. Mike DeShane just walked in a moment ago. Okay, making 2 balls at a time there, Al, and has only 5 balls to go. I'm whispering because he's very close, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want him to hear us now with this last rack. Oh, and scratched. Boy, Akiko has a wonderful opportunity with ball in hand and 5 balls on his table, ladies and gentlemen. She needs to stay focused now. Now she can keep good concentration here. She is set to run out. Okay, handled the 3, got a little bit tough on this for Al.
If you would like to have the chat, what you do is elect to go over to Ustream. Open up the Ustream page and search out AZB TV, and you'll see AZB TV Live, and click on it, and you will have the viewer in the chat. That's absolutely true. On nycgrind.com, you only have the viewer. On Ustream, you will have the viewer and the chat.
Okay, if Dan can make, I'm whispering because he's very close. If Dan can make this ball, he may be out from here. No, a little tough. He's going to leave Akiko another ball in hand. And she may be able to get out here. She may be able to. Annie Flores, the young gun who's playing so well, involved in her match.
Good morning, Mr. Massey. Massey.
Massey.
Good morning, Mr. Massey.
Massey, wow.
Yeah, Massey and Massey.
Yeah. You're
Jameson
all,
knew.
Yeah,
like to
well,
say
that's
good
because
morning.
you're up 2 days straight with 1 hour break. That's a little tough to do, Al.
Well, getting there.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you should eat something after this, I think, very short 2 or 3 balls that she's going to do. How did she do? Oh, boy, she's going to be so close to this, Al. I can't tell if she can make this from here. I don't know. She may have a problem. She did not want to be this close to the ball. We'll see if she could maybe spin this baby in there. We'll see. If not, she's going to give the table back again to Dan. Dan asking her to shoot away from the ball.
She's
He's
explaining
asking,
the shot, that what
Yeah.
she's going to shoot.
Yes, yes. Shooting away from the ball. Oh, boy. She gave up another one. Oh, boy. Okay, all right, it happens. We're all human, and sometimes it's very difficult, especially in the last rack, as we can watch. And this being a loser side match means someone goes home in the matter of a
Well, you know what?
couple of balls.
Not everybody's going home, because they have the opportunity to participate in the Open Pro event if they wish to get in it. And a
Yes.
few players that went 2-0 yesterday actually elected to get in the Open Pro.
Very
They
interesting.
they want to
Okay,
participate.
Yeah. Yes, very
and
interesting.
because,
Okay.
you know, it's only
Yeah, yeah.
On table 15.
Very interesting. Okay, if he stays focused here, he could be out here, ladies and gentlemen. I think he might get out here. This is for the match. He needs to stay down, follow through, take a breath. That's it. He took a deep breath. And let's see what we got here. And that is
There you have it.
that.
Dan wins that match. Double thanks for sitting in.
Hey, you're welcome. Looking forward to coming back in a little bit. There's so many exciting new people that walked in I want to see, chit-chat a few minutes. And we're looking forward to doing some great matches today for the rest of the
We'll
day.
be right back as soon as we
Yes.
get informed about what match is going to take
Absolutely.
place. We will get right back with you guys. Please stand by.